Hey guys! So, today we're gonna be seeing all the changes in Hyper Hills with Daniel.
Why are you interrupting? Can you just shut a quarter pounder extra cheese fizz riz giz piz up?
What's up, guys?
Alright, so
if you're frequent to this channel and you watch the videos from Hyper Hills, you know that thing did not exist.
yeah, that big tower there, that wasn't there. So, yeah. So I did a huge renovation. You might know about this, but I did a huge renovation, removing every single one of my rides, except for the ones that were like a staple of my park or were low to the ground. So I kept a bunch of them.
Like Destroyer Drop, for example, it's a roller coaster that went through all generations of this park.
Yeah, I had some renovations to it, but like still, I had to keep it. And so, and then Megafall, which we recently did a renovation on and made it way better, way more intense, way longer, and just overall better.
So,
and added this mountain with a bunch of stuff.
And also Hyper, which is the theme park's mascot.
Well, that was there, I think. I think we've already showed that.
Or I think we did, but yeah.
So let's get to showcasing.
Historic. This is truly a historic coaster.
Alright, before we get to the big thing of this video, you guys will have to watch to the end to see this. We're gonna go to the little things first. What is that term, bro? So, our most recent coaster that we built is Accelerate, which was a name that Daniel... Yeah, which was the name that Daniel came up with in Neo Park, which we're also renovating.
Yeah, I have the same roller coaster, I have the roller coaster with the same name and the same type in my park, which is Vertical Launch.
Yeah. So it's gonna go right over the water. It goes right over the water, but there's gonna be some parts with land and stuff, and it's gonna be decorated.
Right below the entrance to Accelerate, there's the entrance to the space tunnel, which is like a drop tower.
Yeah, it's actually the fastest ride in my park somehow. It doesn't look like it, but the stats say so. It's like 124 kilometers per hour. I'm not kidding. Oh, 56, never mind then. Here, there was a glitch where it said 125. So this ride was made by Daniel, aka Generock UK. He thought that meant Ukraine, and he created his account. But let's get on this thing. Yep.
This coaster is really cool.
Yeah.
This stop hat is crazy. It looks like it has like so much airtime.
Yeah, it does have quite a bit of airtime though. It's got some ejector airtime. Goes through a cool like corkscrew or something. I don't know what that is. And this 0G roll that I made, which is actually pretty good. Still a bit tight, but it's good. It's got some block sections. No. Why is it not in testing? Why is it closed? Weird. It says 125 now.
That's pretty weird. I don't know, bro. TPT2 is so like bugged.
Yeah, it's so random. So the next elephant in the room is something that I haven't told you guys about. Lodge Rush. So
Lodge Rush.
I don't think I've told you guys, but when we were doing like the removing thingy, we removed Lodge Rush like back a while ago when we were gonna remove the Baltic section. We removed Lodge Rush with it, and then but we kept the station because it was a bunch to remove, so we just sort of kept it there because why not, and just sort of bordered the place off.
And we built Locomotion.
Yeah, we built Locomotion there, but we removed that too, so now it's not a thing anymore. And it was just abandoned for quite a while. Basically,
the point of this coaster is basically you're escaping an abandoned hotel.
Yeah, no, not abandoned. You're escaping like a hotel where, like there's bombs in the hotel and the hotel's about to blow up, and your goal is to like escape the hotel.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And this is the best part. The launch.
Yeah, you go downwards, launch, and then up into that crazy airtime hill. It's pretty smooth, and it's actually really fun too.
Yeah. you're dueling with the Megafall. Megafall is so huge.
Yeah, like if you're lucky enough, you might get a moment where where Megafall passes by, and you go pretty close to it. It's
This
not
is
that
one of
fast.
the most expensive coasters in this park.
The most expensive is Megafall by far. It's like it costs us
Obviously.
300 grand. But if you're talking about all the deco with it, it was like, why is it? Well,
What?
that's a bit weird.
What?
Yeah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that later, guys. We'll fix that later.
Yeah, but it's just like does some airtime hills and then into the brakes.
Yeah, so we're just gonna remove that like brake there after. But it goes into like an airtime hill, and then like goes into a drop here, kind of airtimey, and then goes into some brakes.
Yeah.
And then it crashes through Chaos Mountain, which is called Chaos Mountain. I'm gonna put like big in lettering here, Chaos Mountain. But that's that. And then the next thing, which is getting super close to the last part, is Megafall. So this is the
Megafall.
biggest and most expensive coaster. If you're talking about the deco with it too, it's about $500,000, because if you're including Chaos Mountain, that thing costed a total of like 200 grand because of like how much terrain it was, and the coaster itself costed 300. So, but it's overall huge. It's got 75% guest satisfaction, 9.13 excitement, 4 intensity. That does not make sense how it's not 4 intensity. I also revamped the queue too. I made it like a bit longer because the queue like just started here, because I didn't know like anything about queues, so I just made it longer.
Wait for me, I'm coming.
But the ride is testing. It's weird. Oh, it's supposed to be testing.
Oh, I'll guess let the balloon go.
Get over here,
Sad.
or else I'm gonna start the ride.
Stupid now.
I'm not gonna start the ride.
Megafall looks so well decoed.
It is pretty good. We're gonna do
And by the way,
a
we
tad
named,
more deco
so
in that open area.
major shout out to my friend for giving me the idea of the Megafall name, because it actually used to be a roller coaster in my park. It's defunct now, but yeah.
Yeah, so
I really liked it. We both liked it, so like we even made a movie like series called Megafall, which part 3 is coming out
soon, yeah. If you got any ideas for it, make sure to comment down below. But so the part starting from the brake run all the way to the first midsection brake run is my part. So like from when basically just from the station or the brake run, like before the station to here.
Megafall section.
Yeah, so everything before right here was all I built it, and then everything after, like right now, is what Daniel built. So
Okay, guys, we're going into it. This is the best part. Megafall. Let's go.
So it goes into a cool launch with a very small airtime hill.
This is so disorienting. Like, so the track is great, and you do some hardline rolls, and it's so like disorienting. Like, you do not understand what side you're on. Like, whether you're right side up or upside down.
And you can like see the mountain.
And then you go into here, and then it says, "Let's get Megafall in."
And then like a red light flashes, and you slow down, and there's like smoke there, so you don't see anything. And then you like fall down, you're upside down here, and then all this is Daniel's part.
I call Megafall section.
Yeah, that whole part where it was in the mountain is what he calls mega falling. It's like his own element he made.
What do you mean I do? We both call it Megafall.
Well, yeah. He made the element.
And then some pointless finale, but still good.
Yeah. And it goes here.
And then also like a roller coaster that survived through the generation is the Grasshopper, which we just came through.
Not really that long, because like it only survived like one mass removal. But this is the whole coaster, so. And I think I've actually showcased Grasshopper before, so. But yeah.
Yeah, I think you did. Grasshopper is that green inverted coaster. It's like a junior inverted coaster, basically.
Alright.
Anyway, let's get to the best thing of this video. The Chaos Mountain. It has a lot in it. It has like an indoor kind of amusement park, a little amusement park.
So
like,
it's got, Megafall Mountain has let's say 3 sections to it.
It's
The first Chaos Mountain, my bad. So the first section is accessible to the public, which it's got 2, well, I can't say anything until we get in there. But yeah. So let's make our way over to it. It is huge. It goes up to the maximum height limit. I have all the height limit game passes unlocked, so it's like about, I think the maximum is like 700 something feet.
Yeah.
Which is like
oh yeah, and by the way,
crazy.
guys, so if you're wondering what that queue was that we just went through, it was a queue for, it's abandoned queue for swan boats that we removed with Lodge Rush and the Baltic section.
Yeah. So there's like nothing there. So to get there, you have to either go to the kiddie section or to go to this area on the left of my park and then take this bridge, which takes you inside the mountain. Now it's almost all of it is hollow. The graphics isn't the best, but like there's a huge drop tower here that goes to like the roof on the inside, which is called Rock Bottom Freefall, and then there's one called Core Blast. There's stairs to get all the way up, which is just like straight boring. So, yeah. And then there's a monorail, and you can see Lodge Rush like blasting through the mountain. There's some
to be honest, I would just
stuff.
pay like $2 to go on the monorail instead of going up the stairs. It's gonna be like so much leg pain, and plus queuing for the roller coasters that are upcoming.
Yeah, if you're like afraid of heights, I'd recommend taking the stairs because it's like fully enclosed. It would be super hard to like see out of it.
Skytram, like it actually like shows the entire thingy. Let's go. Let's get it. Hop on.
There's nothing.
It just dispatched.
Oh. Yeah, get off and then. Alright, get on.
Okay, I'm getting on.
You on?
Okay, I'm on the screen.
Yeah, so there's 2 trains of 3 because it's only got 2 stations. But basically, it goes around the entire mountain.
There's some great near miss moments with Megafall.
If we're gonna do this in real life, like I know we can't do this in TPT2, but if we're gonna do this in real life, it's gonna have sensors like with near misses of coasters, where if there's like a train coming on a coaster that it has a near miss with, the monorail is gonna be like designed to stop where it is, so it doesn't collide.
Yeah, but we hopefully make it. Let's not guess because we might not.
Yeah. So we're almost at the top.
Here we are, guys. This is probably the best section of the park. It has dueling coasters and 1 flat ride.
And I forgot to tell you guys, so here we are. This is the 3rd section of what was it called again? Chaos Mountain, which is also accessible to the public via the monorail or the stairs from the 1st level. And the 2nd level, if you're wondering, is the level where Megafall goes, which is just a slight bit below the 3rd level, which is inaccessible to the public unless you go on Megafall, but you're only there for a short bit while on the ride and you can't exit.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through all that this like stratosphere platform has, cliffside. It has the dueling coasters, which they're called the Cliffside Showdown. Let's ride them. I built the teal one. And Andy built the green one.
Yeah.
And they're both really cool.
So they're the most intense of the advanced or intermediate intensity. So the queue is a bit like scrambled eggs, but like who cares?
Yeah, it's mazy.
Yeah, it is quite a maze. I just tried to pack as much queue as I could into it. But it's got lights. So we're almost approaching the ride. So there's gonna be 2 POVs of the ride. So there's a teal one which Daniel built, and then the green one which I built, which he told you already. So we're gonna do the teal one first person.
I'm riding.
We'll do back row, but just because like you can see the other one race more. So the green one is a slight bit more intense than the teal one. But yeah.
Yeah, like these roller coasters are intermediate just because you cannot really see like that you're hanging off the cliff.
Yeah, they're intermediate because they're going like still a bit fast, but not the fastest. So
yeah, there's one more attraction on this cliffside which is like really scary. Might actually be the scariest ride in the park.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna spoil yet.
Which you might have already seen if you were going on the monorail, which I'm not gonna play a clip of right now because you might have just seen it in the left corner of the screen. So this thing goes up into a crazy tight outer banked inversion, which is what makes it pretty scary. And then this crazy like Maverick turn, whatever, like super tight turn, and like a near miss with the track. There's only one train, so you can't collide. Goes through some supports and then goes down and brakes fairly fast. But this is the coaster, so I'm gonna actually go out in the queue.
The scariest attraction of this
just wait. I'm gonna like go out in the queue because like, so this thing actually has a bridge where you can like look out and see some stuff. There's some food stalls around and
this thing is huge. Like this thing is actually kind of huge. Like if you're in here, you actually don't realize that you're in a 600-foot stratosphere.
Yeah, you really don't realize that. Like when you go, like when you're going up there, it kind of looks a bit small. Like you might not be able to fit much, but there's actually quite a lot in it. So
like there's that waterfall.
So you go through the queue. This ride is the scariest one in the park. It is Psycho Tower. It is the Topple Tower ride.
Actually be scarier than Megafall.
Yes, it's quite a lot scarier. So you can get a cool like look of the coaster up there, the monorail, and then Megafall there, which is pretty good. And then you like go underneath or behind the waterfall, and then you go like out of the waterfall, and you can like see the cool looking waterfall. Right, I used primitives. If you're wondering, I used primitives with this color, and then with the foil with some of like water effects and stuff there, and it looks super good. It's not the best I could have done, but it's pretty good. I'm not the best at building. And there's also some like a tiny waterfall here too. Some water there. Why is this closed? It's weird.
So that nobody gets on it. Okay, so it's called Psycho Tower, and let's just ride it, and you'll see why it's scary.
So it's the new So it's the new Topple Tower, which I colored it like pink and gray, and it looks like super cool. So you'll see why it's so scary here in a second. Yeah.
You fall off the cliff, and you're looking straight down.
Yeah, like that's what makes it so scary. Like you're just hanging there, and
let's look at it. Let's look at it from the first person.
So here's what will make it super scary. So not too scary right here, but when it does this, and you can just like look over the park at like 700 feet in the air, it is like mind-blowingly scary.
Yeah, like this is so scary, dude. I didn't think I would actually ride this in real life.
I don't think I would either. It would have. It's definitely completely safe though, but like it's so scary. In real life, we'd have to add some like net extending out here so no objects fall and like get hit by anything, or if people fall, which won't happen.
Yeah.
But like here, like and you're like, just looking down.
And like almost at the end of the cycle, it topples like so much.
Yup. I'm just checking my graphics. Yeah, it just won't load much down there. But like it's it is like crazy. So that's everything, but we do need to get the last ride on the monorail. Doesn't have the longest of queues, but like it's whatever. My best looking
guys,
queue has got to be this one with the
while-
waterfall.
Yeah. So while we're waiting for the monorail, let's just enjoy the views of this.
Like it looks so immersive with these. Like it was such a good idea to have like the Terran kind.
What are these imbeciles yapping about? Just get to the point of the video.
Oh, shut up, editor! Nearly approaching the end of it. It's a close call with Megafall, but like as I said earlier, there's gonna be like technology in the monorail to make it stop when a train comes nearby, so there's no like hits. Not on the coaster, of course, but on the monorail, just because like it can stop.
And that's it.
So, yeah, that's basically everything that happened in the park. So
there is a lot of updates for Hyper Hills, guys.
Yep, and there's still gonna continue to be more. We're gonna add something in these stations and do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, just another recap of what happened. You built this coaster, a mass renovation, Lodge Rush, Megafall, and this huge tower of nonsense, which is like insane with the 3 levels, and also Liminal Laboratory got a new entrance.
The best thing we've ever worked on.
Yeah, it took so much time and money to work on. Like it.
I'm so tired of them yapping, so I'm just gonna cut the video.
Yeah. Subscribe to me, and definitely not him. Ha ha ha. Subscribe.
Oh my freaking god, I'm finally done editing this. I'm not doing it anymore. Goodbye, I'm out.